We won that scenario. We'll come back to that. Alright, moving on. Night Manor. Adventure puzzle game trapped in a nightmare where you must use your wits to survive and escape. Confirm, toggle between look and use. Okay. September of 88. Our only game to require a warning text. And the first game directed by longtime designer Greg Milk. No, it's Greg the Third. Get it right. Night Manor. You probably shouldn't have left the party angry. Amy was out of line, but then again, she has been going through a lot. Wait, what's that? Ugh. Ooh, a creepy game. New game. Warning, this game contains scenes of horror and dread. Player discretion is advised. First game with a warning screen. Okay. Where am I? You mutter as you wake up in a strange room. Last thing you remember is driving your car. And then you hit something in the road? Disoriented, you try to make sense of your new surroundings. You've been captured. There's a pipe on the floor. Oh, is that a spoon? Close enough. A simple metal spoon with a flat handle. There appears to be bite marks all over it. I'm going to take that spoon. What's this? An empty ceramic bowl. It smells like dog food. We're going to take that too. You shudder at the realization that you were curled up on this ragged mattress just moments ago. And then this is just dog food. This small and dingy storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime cling to the walls. Okay. Don't know what's this. The only window in the room, it is boarded up from the other side. Okay. What's this? A sturdy wooden door that seems to be your only way out of this room. A small and dingy storage room. Yeah, okay, we got that part. What about this? What appears to be a closed trap door is in the ceiling, just out of reach. So the light, there's nothing on the light. A single light bulb casts a yellowish light across the room. It flickers as though it could go out any moment. Scratch marks on the walls? Nothing fun there. What's this? So those pixels of blood don't mean anything? Okay, so if I were logistics, what would I do? First of all, it looks like the vent cover can come off, but you can't seem to get a good enough grip on it with your bare hands to pry it off. Can I use the spoon on it? Use the spoon on this thing. Yeah, we smart. What do we got here? You take the folded piece of paper and the hairpin holding it together. So then, let's read this. Lost his mind. Why? Okay. So we got a lockpick. A simple bobby pin can be used as a lockpick. Use pick on door. You stick the hairpin into the lock and wiggle it around. The hairpin becomes stuck, but you hear the lock click open. Okay, well, walk my butt out this door. A hallway stretches before you with a staircase at the end. Pale moonlight shines in from the door on your left. So let's not go this way, because that... You can see the living room. Don't do that. This doorway is completely jammed with bags of garbage and broken furniture. The smell is terrible. An unassuming wooden door. It's closed. The wood of this door appears to be infested by some kind of fungus. There are mushrooms growing out of it. Yeah, let's not go that way. An unassuming wooden door. It's closed. A staircase leading into darkness. What's behind? Oh, behind you is the dingy room you woke up in. Let's go here. Oh no, it's not a bathroom. Oh no. This simple tile floor bathroom is fairly clean despite the, cloying smell of mildew hanging in the air. The sink is nearly overflowing with putrid brown water. A mirror that could be on the front of this medicine cabinet betrays your tired reflection. Okay, so let's not open the shower curtain yet, because I'm sure slimy black sludge clings to the inside of this otherwise ordinary toilet. Can we... You open the medicine cabinet. Inside, you find a pair of tweezers. Okay. I think this is going to jump scare me. I already know it. I feel it. An opaque shower curtain obscures the bath. It looks like something leaked all over the side of the tub onto the nearby floor. Jump scare? Ah! You pull the shower curtain away to reveal a shocking sight. What is it? A mummified corpse in the tub is encrusted with mold and fungi. What's this on their finger? There's an ordnate insignia on the mummy's finger. We will kind of kindly take that off your hands. Try as you might, you have no success in removing the ring that seemingly fused to the corpse's finger. Use the tweezers on the ring. The edge of the tweezers keeps slipping off. Ugh, the hand of the mummy. It's hard to get a good angle. Okay, well, let's, You look over your shoulder to see the bathroom behind you. Okay, can we back up? Can we back up now? Thank you. Can we... Okay, so can't do anything about that quite yet. Okay, so I guess we're leaving this bathroom right now. The living room's probably not a good idea, nor is going upstairs. But I want to project and say... Maybe this room? A bedroom appears to have common amenities, but nothing too specific, indicating that it was possibly a guest room. Tall wooden closet stands against the wall. You open the standing closet. A single hook is hanging on an otherwise ordinary rack. I'll take that, thank you very much. A simple yet sturdy metal hook, about 4 inches long. You hope that the reddish-brown stains at the tip are only rust. What's this? Wait, what's that? Despite how tired you feel, this isn't the time for rest. You take journal entry number 2. May 27th, 1987. Things have been tense with Cheryl since losing my job with the firm. I had to calmly explain to her that our financial situation is not in jeopardy, and that she can continue working on her fashion design projects without having to worry about anything. I'm still pretty irritated, so I think I'm going to try a cup of that relaxation tea now. Wonder what that's about. You get uneasy looking at your reflection, which seems to distort your features in the low light of the room. A small ordnate jewelry box sits here. It's closed, and there is a silver oval-shaped lock on the front. There are several drawers on this vanity set. Buried among the towels and clothing in the drawer, you find some batteries that might come in handy. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. Can't do anything with that. A rustic wooden nightstand with 2 small drawers sits on one side of the bed. The other drawers are closed. You open the drawer and notice various reading materials. Among them, a page that looks like it was torn out of a journal. August 2nd, 1987. I've spent the past few days sick in bed with some kind of flu, headache, nausea, etc. Today, I was finally able to hold down some solid food. Funnily enough, my symptoms seemed to disappear the moment I had some of that tea that my therapist gave me. She didn't mention anything about it being a flu cure, but I like to believe that it helped. Very interesting. All that's left in the nightstand are magazines about hunting and passion. Nothing of interest to you right now. You turn the switch, but the light stays off. Pale moonlight shines through the windows, casting dim, somber light through the room. Paintings and landscapes hang on the wall. A decorative houseplant that died some time ago. The leaves that remain or clung to it are dry and brittle. A simple wastebasket that's full of crumpled up tissues, soiled with who knows what. Okay, so there's really an ordinary ceiling lamp that is turned off. You don't see any way of turning it on. Ordinary queen-size bed with sheets laid neatly on top. Alright, so looks like there's nothing else in this room. Okay, so now, as much as I hate to do this, we're not going to go in the fun guy room. We're going to go upstairs, as much as I don't want to. A locked gate at the top of the stairs blocking the way. You're having trouble working the latch from this side. Okay, so I'm going in the living room. I'm really expecting a jump scare like any time now. Just saying. Oh, wait a minute. Can we use the hook but nothing happens. Can I use the hook on the ring of the finger? Use the hook on the shower, but nothing happens. Use the hook on the ring, fool! Okay, so... I don't like this. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go into the living room as much as I don't want to. This spacious living room might have been a cozy place to relax if you had come to this house on better terms. What's this? Journal entry 1. May 25th, 1987. My therapist suggested I keep a journal to write down anything that causes me stress, whether it's a minor annoyance or a major one. She said it would be an excellent tool to identify and manage daily stressors. She also sent me home with a tea that is said to promote relaxation. What do I have to lose? So here's my first journal entry. Yeah, but who's the person writing the journal, though? A portrait of a couple and their children. They seem happy. You flip the picture framed over to see the Pulse family, 1986, written on the back. I feel like there's something I'm gonna have to do with that photo, like burn it or something. A large painting of a beautiful landscape. Inside the fireplace is a football-shaped object wrapped in cloth, tied tightly together with cord. Whatever the thing in the fireplace is, it's too big and heavy to be carried around. TV. A large television encased in a sturdy wooden cabinet sits here. Huh. Okay, so there's a room to the right. Old framed photographs hang on the wall. What's up with this couch? Anything? An old worn couch is threadbare at its corners. A thin layer of dust on the wooden coffee table makes you wonder if anyone even is living in this house. A thick layer of vines push up against the other side of this sliding glass door. Okay. Walk into this room, I guess? The ceiling of this expansive foyer reaches all the way up to the second floor of the house, with two twin staircases leading there. An antique grandfather clock stands frozen in time. There is a small hole in the face of the clock. This doorway is completely jammed with bags and garbage, broken furniture. The smell is terrible. So that is the other side of that hallway I started in. I'm gonna... Oh wait, there's... The second floor of the upper landing is incredibly dark. It's impossible to see anything on the second floor. Except for this broken banister right here. If somebody got pushed down. You don't want to talk about that? I'm guessing this is the kitchen. Through this door you can see the living room. Okay, so that's where you came from. Right? Yeah. Okay, that's where you came from. What's behind me? Something seems to be blocking the front door from the other side. So the front door is behind me. Okay. Let's go this way. A fine wooden table surrounded by 6 chairs is at the center of this lavish dining room. There's another journal. Wait, what's that? Journal entry number 4. July 18th, 1987. Today I was in the sunroom enjoying a cup of that tea. It has a unique musky aroma that really starting to grow on me. Was that foreshadowing for mushrooms? Sadly, my piece ended when I noticed that the kids had gotten handprints all over the glass. We can only afford to have the house cleaner here once a week now, so I guess I'm the one who's stuck cleaning it up. Interesting. Decorative plant that sits atop a small table. Upon closer examination, it's artificial. An intricate ornamental egg sits among the fine dinnerware behind the thick glass of this fancy wooden china cabinet. So I'm gonna need a lighter to light these candles or something, I'm sure. A very nice hanging lamp with several light bulbs. It's a shame that it seems to have burnt out long ago. Okay. Oh! As you step into the kitchen, the first thing you notice is the foul smell, but then you realize there's someone else here with you. Yeah, can you pick up that knife and then stab it in the back? Because I had trust issues, man. The edge of the kitchen knife still looks very sharp despite its scratches and stains. Give me. Your hand trembles as you slowly reach for the knife. Ah! You jerk! And you turn around. He suddenly turns around, raising a very large cleaver in his hand, and you begin to tremble with fear. Now's not the time for that. Hook him? Hook him! Hook him! Hook him! Hook on what? You strike him with the hook. Your attack causes seemingly to stumble with a firefly. Do it! Hit him again! Can I spoon him? Can I hit him with the spoon? He was ready for your attack. He swats your weapon away easily with the cleaver. Hit him! Oh! An intense pain consumes you, and you wonder what you did to deserve such a horrible end. You fall to the ground in a pool of blood. And you wake up in a cold sweat. You run your hands over your body, feeling nothing. Was it just a nightmare? Hello? I should have hit him with the spoon, huh? I should have. That jerk. I'm gonna hit him with the spoon next time. Oh, he's not even there anymore. You take the knife. What's that? Journal entry number 7. August 15th, 1987. Today I was outside enjoying my tea when one of the landscapers bumped into my cup and spilled it on the ground. To my surprise, Baxter ran over and started licking it up in the puddle immediately. Instead of being mad, I just laughed. Who knew dogs like tea? They probably don't, sir. open the kitchen sink cabinet to find various cleaning supplies, including a large bottle of drain cleaner. Well, you take it. Yeah, it's important. Aside from some crusty silverware, there is an empty jar of mulled oak tea that smells pungent. You decide to leave it there. You open the dishwasher to find it's completely empty. You turn the sink knobs and hear a sound of pipes banging when no water comes out. Looking through the cabinet to reveal a common dinnerware, including plates, cups, and glasses. Nothing in particular looks useful. You look through the, you open the oven door to see what looks like charred remains of a turkey? At least you hope that's what it is. The refrigerator is filled with cans of dog food and rotting meat. You close the door before the smell can reach your nose. The freezer contents are sealed with a block of solid ice. The house is already quite cold, so you shut the door. Looking through, yeah, blah 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 blah. Find decorative plates hanging on the wall. So I can go out the back there. Through the windows is a closed metal door. You can see the swimming pool outside. Okay. There's a closed metal door. Oh, there's a refuge bin right here. As soon as you open the lid, you regret it, and the rotten stench inside is enough to make your eyes water. Okay, I've looked at everything in here. Let's go here. The air in this dusty garage is a bouquet of mildew and motor oil. A single light bulb casts in the room in a yellow glow. Oh, I open the door, something really funky is going to happen. There's a flashlight, we're going to take that. This is a can of, like, aerosol something or another, an oil can, okay. There's a journal page on the wall. Journal page number 8. August 16th, 1987. Baxter has been vomiting to the point of dry heaving all day. He won't eat or drink anything. The kids are very upset. And Cheryl won't stop blaming me because she thinks it was my tea that made him sick. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, our personal vet is out of town and all others are closed. So we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. Garage door opener? You might be able to fix this with the right tools or equipment. This is the mechanism that opens and closes the garage door. Upon a closer inspection, the motor seems to be broken. Was that duct tape? A roll of duct tape hasn't lost its adhesive power. Take! Gotta have duct tape for survival, friends. There's a small metal box that that has turned brown from oxidation and sits here. It's covered in rust and dust. Can I lockpick it? Oh, I don't have the lockpick anymore. That was a one-time use. It's completely rusted shut. Oh, maybe I can use the oil on it? Use oil on what? The oil dissolves the rust and the box springs open. Inside the box you find a red gas can and a crowbar. You take both. Crowbar, super useful. Does more damage than your knife will. Let's have a look at this. The door to the car is closed. Apart from a thin layer of dust, this late 70s sedan was kept in very good condition. Someone's gonna fall out of it, huh? You give the car handle a yank, but unfortunately, it's locked. Okay, so, oh, and then there's the garage door opener button right here. The button, there's a button on the wall that you assume is for activating the garage door. Most likely. Okay, so now, my only other option is to go outside now. Got drain cleaner. Wasn't that bathroom? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the bathroom sink, right? And there's someone gonna be in my way. I'm sure of it. I just know it. Okay, so we can use the drain cleaner on this. You empty the contents of the drain cleaner into the sink. Moments later, the foul water is sucked down the drain. With the sink now completely empty, you notice something shiny caught in the drain. You try to take the shiny object out of the drain, but your fingers are just too big to fit into the small opening. Tweezers time! Using the tweezers, you... adroitly? What does that even mean? Pluck the silver key from the drain, but lose the tweezers down the drain in the process. Probably because they're single use, it doesn't really matter anyway. So then whoever this is has a ring on their finger that I can't... Ah! The masked figure suddenly appears in the front of you. You begin quaking with fear and terrifying presence. Spoon him! Spoon him! You spoon on him! You seemingly uninterested in the spoon. Okay. Crowbar. Crowbar. Go! Crowbar! You strike him with the crowbar. Your attack causes him to stumble, only for a little bit. Use crowbar again. Oh, he was ready for the attack, and then he hits away with the cleaver. Okay. Ah, dang it. Gotta stab him next time, maybe. I hit him with the crowbar and it didn't do anything. What the heck? How do I beat that guy? Do I flash him next time? Maybe blind him a little bit? Use batteries on what? You put batteries in the flashlight and try turning it on. To your delight, the flashlight shines brightly. Okay. Maybe I should wait, what? Lost his mind. Why? Okay, so next time, stab him, and if that doesn't work, flash the light in his face and run. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, my question is, if it's one way and one way out, how did he appear in front of me? Was he in the bathroom the whole time? Does he just teleport around? So many questions, not enough answers. Okay. No, I don't. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. So I can't go upstairs. I can't go up the stairs that way. Okay, we're outside now. The smell of chlorine hangs faintly in the cold, wet air as the sound of crickets drone throughout the night. There's a greenish hump floating in the center of the pool, just out of arm's reach. Four stone lion statues, muddled with moss and lichen, stand like sentinels in front of the dark, foreboding gate of oxidized copper. A lion statue with its mouth agape as if waiting to be fed. On the base is inscribed, "The red-hot sun will warm the day." This one's also looking to be fed. On the base inscribed, "On spring green fields the children play." Okay, and this one has the inscription of, "When yellow leaves begin to fall," and then this one has, "The white wind comes to take them all." What does that even mean? The stillness of the night, still small critters can be heard rustling through the overgrown grass in this unkept backyard. There's a lawnmower, and then there's a basement with a lock on it. A rusty old lawnmower sits half buried in the overgrown grass. A basic wooden door that looks tarnished with copper. You try turning the knob, but as you feared, it's locked. Is the silver key on this? The key doesn't seem to fit the tarnished copper lock on the shed. Okay. goes to the garden, huh? Oh, so the key go to this? This key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty padlock and does nothing but turn the lock. This house looms over you oppressively as if it were watching your every move. I don't doubt that. Considering I can't defend myself from the ghost that haunts this place. So if you try using the same attack twice, it doesn't seem to do anything. I guess we go into the fungus room, I guess? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Novel budge. Very suspicious. There was a decorative stand with a false drawer on top as a framed photograph of 2 children. Alright, well, let's look at this key. A small silver key with a round stem that looks like it would fit a small lock. Ah! Every time. The masked figure suddenly appears in front of you. Okay, knife him? Knife him. What? Knife. You strike him with a knife, your attack causes him to stumble. Okay, now flash him. He seems uninterested in the flashlight. Oil? Oh man, how do I get away with this from this dude? Oh, he's giving me more time to hit him. He was ready for your attack and swats you away with a cleaver. Use the bolt. Ah, man. I don't know how to defend myself from this dude. What you got from me, buddy? Here we go. Let's do this thing. Alright, so we are taking the vent. Okay, door is open. You're free to leave if you dare to step through. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I dare. Okay, so I have a key. A small silver key with a round stem that looks like it would fit a small lock. Like that could be. Hold that thought. Let me go this. Let me back up this way. Okay. So that could be like a lockbox of some kind. Lockbox? Lost his mind. Why? I'm guessing that's the killer. What? So if you do that, it's the same thing regardless. Ah! You... Okay, you know what? I'm tired of your nonsense. So, we're not safe to be here. Oh, the music means he's still... With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind some curtains and cover your mouth and hoping to hide. Oh yeah, this is frightening, isn't it? Good thing I'm good at minigames. Oh! Oh no! Oh, he got me. Somehow you must have given yourself away. Shriek. Okay. Alright. Well, still got me. Okay, so you can't stand still. Can't stand still. You gotta move, and then. So there's only certain places you can hide away from him. The lock gate at the top of the stairs. Okay, so there is technically no safe place for you to be. Alright, that's how you're gonna play it. Okay, well, too heavy for the garage door. Okay. I have to solve this puzzle in order to get through the gate, so that's off. But as you fear, the door is locked. Maybe it's to this? This key doesn't fit this tarnished covered lock on the shed door. What about this thing? The key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty iron padlock. It does nothing but turn the lock. Can I crowbar the lock? You try to pry the lock off, but it doesn't budge, so you smash it with a crowbar and it still does not yield. Oh. The side area of the house is comparatively smaller than the backyard. It looks like it was once used as a flower garden. And there's mushrooms in the dirt. What do we got here? The ground is bare, and in contrast, there's thick grass that covers the rest of the lawn. The dirt is packed tightly here, and you can't seem to break the ground with your bare hands. I need a shovel? The backyard is in this direction. A thick overgrowth of vines covers the glass walls in the sunroom inside, obscuring your view from the interior. You pick a cherry from the tree and notice that it's completely covered in mold. You quickly discard it. Is it a rose bush? The garden hasn't been maintained in a while, and the shrubbery has reverted to a mere wild and more chaotic state. Okay, well... So we gotta figure out what this key goes to. Is it this door? Oh, no, that's the garage. That's right. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm kind of stumped here. Because despite your efforts, nothing happens. We can't go upstairs. And garbage bags. Okay. There's something blocking from the front side of the door. Okay. Vines jammed the shut. I feel like a jump scare is about to happen sooner than later. Maybe this is what the key is for? Going into a room. The door itself isn't locked. There seems to be something holding it tightly from the other side. Oh. I don't know. Bowl. Yeah, jump scare's coming. Jump scare's coming. It's gonna get me, and it's gonna make me upset. At least I understand I have to run, though. That's the... Use the bowl on what? The pool? You use the bowl and nothing happens. There's a greenish hump floating in the center of the pool just out of arm's reach. I need a rope of some kind. Knife, flashlight, oil. Oh. On this? Use the oil on the bulkhead of the door, but nothing happens. Gas can on the lawnmower, maybe? You're not here to work, so there's no reason to fuel up the lawnmower. Oh. Okay, well... Well, what do I do? Considering there's no safe place to be. Okay, so we have one thing floating in the pool. And then we have... garage. Well, I mean, there's nothing I really can do here. Okay, that time he didn't get me. Okay, alright. Crowbar. Have a crowbar. Oh, he swatted that. He was ready. I wonder, can you run without actually hitting him? Okay, we're So I can't go that way, and this goes into the main foyer. This goes to the bedroom. This was the bathroom. And then this was the body with a ring on it. And it's fused with the corpse's finger. Can I cut... Do you want me to cut the finger off? Like... The edge of the knife keeps slipping off. Ugh. The hand of the mummy is hard to get a good angle. Okay. Yeah, and these journal pages really don't tell me anything. They're just kind of like giving me the synopsis on how we got here, sorta. Okay, so there's something to do with that ring. And then this fool teleports around, though. Like... There is nothing in this room for me to even remotely... Common amenities, okay. Landscapes on the wall. Vines on the other side, so I have to like move the vines from the outside. But I can't... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, the gate. The gate. Key. Gate. Use the key when nothing happens. What the heck? The hook on... Use the gate and then nothing happens. Can I just use the flashlight? Fire on batteries and shine brightly. Use to... Shining the light in those nothing. What the heck? There's a door with a decorative knob. Okay. Use the silver key on this thing. Okay, there's got to be like a little... Wait, what's this? You take matches. Oh, okay. Use matches on this thing. You try to light it and the flame just goes out. Maybe there's something more flammable. Oil? The oil would be better as a rust solvent. Oh, okay. Not that you can't use that note. That's just like... What the heck? Spoiled food wrappers, old clothes, doesn't seem anything more useful. And if I try to light that on fire, even if it would catch on fire, it would just... Well, maybe I can light these things. I light the candles with the matches. Okay. There's blood splatters everywhere. What appears to be modern art is faintly visible through the darkness. Can I use a flashlight? Shines nothing. Okay. You hear the pipes banging when no water comes out. Okay. Yeah, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Picking through the trash, you find only junk and ouch! You cut yourself with a piece of rusty metal. I mean, yeah, I get that, but... You use the oil can and nothing happens. What the heck am I supposed to do? Nothing indicates keyhole. Oil the ring? Maybe. I mean, we could try to do that, but it says it's supposed to be used for the de-rusting things. Okay, well. You use oil on a can on it and nothing happens. I feel like I don't have the proper item. Spoon on what? Use a spoon on it, but nothing happens. Can I scrape it with the bowl? You know, I feel like what sips, it's just like you're just going through every possible way. Use a hook on it, but nothing happens. Yeah, can I push it? Can I pull it? Yeah, exactly. Seemingly fused on the corpse's finger. Yeah, like I said, this person turned into a mushroom spore person, and instead of moving around like the killer, they are... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's something to do with that ring. Like, there's something about it, and I gotta find something flammable. Behind the picture, nothing with cobwebs. But obviously those are something. I mean, obviously that garden section, that's the end game. Just as you feared, it's locked. You jerk. Here, have a hook. What? Oh, dang it. Ugh, what a jerk. This guy, I don't know. What a jerk. An intense pain consumes you. You fall to the ground in a pool of blood. And then you wake up in a cold sweat. You run your hands over your body feeling nothing. Was it just a nightmare? No, it was pretty real. This game... I have to figure out what this key is for. Like, where do I go with this? There's got to be like a jewelry box in here. What? Okay, there's a jewelry box right here to the right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I was right. So the silver key fits perfectly into the jewelry box. Open it, and with a click, inside is a single brass key. You take the brass key. That looks like a clock key. Where do we see a clock? Kitchen? Dining room? Aha! Now we're cooking. Here we go. You insert the brass key into the clock's face, turning it a series of satisfying clicks. The clock chimes briefly, but makes an unusual grinding sound, followed by a loud snap. Finally, something drops and rolls from under the clock. You take the gear. Okay. Okay, fine. That's fine. You heard the noise. Have a hook. Oh, and I'm too afraid. Yeah, the movement was too slow. Okay, so I found a gear. A slightly tarnished cog that rolled out of the now broken grandfather clock. Where would this go? Mm. Okay, so let's try to knife him next time and see if that helps. Seemingly, all of my attacks are now being nullified. Is there... Yeah, he hella heard the clock scenario happen. Oh! Gear. The garage door opener, right? You use the gear on the garage door mechanism, but nothing happens. Huh. Okay, well... So this looks like... gas canister at the fireplace. I don't think I can do that. Oh, gas canister! Gas canister. Okay, well... let's go check that out. You empty the contents of the gas onto the object in the fireplace. You use matches on this thing, and the object immediately bursts into flames. After a few minutes of burning, it is reduced to a pile of ash. You take a brilliant red gemstone from the ashes in the fireplace. It's a ruby. Okay. Alright. What exactly am I gonna do with a ruby? Normally, in like Resident Evil, you would put that in like a crown or some level of waiting to be fed. Waiting to be fed. Red hot sun will warm the day. Yellow leaves. Maybe it's supposed to go here? Sure. Okay. You insert the ruby into the line, second line's mouth. It fits perfectly. Okay. That's cool. So we are to try to find 4 gems, presumably, to escape this place. Cool. Well, one's in the bathroom on the ring. I need to find a shovel. Wait, can I use a spoon on this? Use a spoon and nothing happens. I'm like, is that a glitch? Oh, what the heck? The large imposing house stands before you almost defiantly. You'd love nothing more than to leave its vicinity. Oh, now I'm at the front door. You pull on the boards with all your might, but none come loose. Perhaps they're better way of doing this. Is crowbar? You jam the flat end of the crowbar behind the board and pop it off easily. The rest of them soon follow. And then there's the garage. So now we can... don't feel like digging through slop. The basin filled with stagnant water, dead leaves, and mosquito larvae. There's like an image on that thing. Here? Okay. You said knife in the abstract room in the kitchen? Okay. Alright. Well, let's give that a try. Knife? Use knife but nothing happens. Nope. Okay. So we have a cog, but now we've been able to access the front of the house. So wait a minute, hold on. Can I access Oh, it's just because I didn't hit the arrow. So, where is the side of the house with the... We tried pulling on the iron gate, but as you feared, nothing budges. Okay, so the iron gate to the house itself is locked. So... Oh, I was able to walk in here. Okay. Plants that once decorated the sunroom have grown to cover almost every interior surface. The aroma of vegetation is overwhelming. You found journal entry number 9. Oh, come on. I was going to start reading, you jerk. Oh, yeah. I'm not. No. Oh. Hook him. Oh, he was waiting for my attack. Yeah, I'm dead. Dang it. Dang. Do I have time to read this now? I probably don't, but I'm doing it anyway. August 17th, 1987. Baxter did not make it through the night. I just finished burying him under the cherry tree, his favorite spot to sleep. Charlie and Becky are beside themselves with sadness. Okay. So we found a way. Oh, let me... Okay, let me make sure that's at the ready, because we're going back to... Okay, once you get into a groove of this thing, this isn't so bad. I mean, granted, I know they're technically mini games. They're not like full-fledged games, but they are full games. Maybe I can use a knife on this thing. Can't find a good angle of the knife to cut through the vines. There's a... You pick up a teacup to ponder it for a moment before setting it back down. The door is choked with vines and impossible to slide open. Oh, there's handprints on the wall. Through the glass door, you can see hand, or So I need a sharper weapon. Where would we find that? Probably in the basement, but we can't get in the basement. Okay. And also, where does this cog go? Like, the basement door is closed by a lock on a chain, I believe it was. Let's go back over there. Is it faster if I use the analog stick? Kind of. A heavy iron padlock is keeping it locked. This old bulkhead door is weathered, but still sturdy enough to keep you out. So I've tried using the crowbar on it. It doesn't do anything. And I don't really have any other items that would support any other actions. So... Yeah, but there's like something there. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of latch inside a hexagonal opening of this plaque. Can't seem to manipulate it. Hexagonal, isn't that the cog? You use the gear on the fountain plaque and nothing happens. Hexagon. Hexagon is, was that 6 sides? 5 sides? Because this is an octagon. So I haven't been able to go upstairs. And I can't go to the sunroom because of the... Turning on the TV briefly illuminates the room with a hissing static scream before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back off. That just probably got his attention. Yep, I knew it. Knife that. Bro, he is like swatting everything now. So now both of these weapons are not useful. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, now is not the time for rest. For sure. I think I found everything in this room, so this room is only useful to try to hide from him in the wardrobe, maybe? Okay. Yeah, and then we can't... A lock gate at the top of the stairs is blocking you while you're having trouble working the latch from this side. So... Is there a way... Oh yeah, there's a foyer up here, but I can't walk up the stairs up here. And then someone got pushed from over here, by the way. And then what's the deal with these things? Behind the picture is nothing but cobwebs. I think this is like a push button code or something, because there's 8 dots here, and there's conveniently 4 and 5 are bloodied up. It is indeed artificial. Yeah, my way out of here is taking this car. Pushing the button, nothing happens. You can fix this equipment with the right tools. And then what's the deal with this thing? I need a rope or something. Penetrating oil. Heavy iron lock. Oh, wait, those... Oh, I don't have the matches anymore, they're a one-time use. But then what's the deal with this spoon and bowl, though? Bite marks all over it. Smells like old dog food. Garage door's too heavy to lift on its own. Maybe. Let's try it. You have no issues in scooping out all of the stagnant water from in the basement. Alright, have it your way, friend. Oh, Oh, you jerk! Hook? Ugh, man. It's like, now attacking him does nothing. Okay. Maybe scooping water out of the pool, maybe? You use the bowl, but nothing happens. The placid surface of the pool's black water reflects the cloudy, moonlit sky like a mirror. Can I use the hook on this thing? The hook will be ideal for grabbing the floating object, but is not nearly long enough to reach on its own, so I need like a rope of some kind. To combine with the hook, maybe? Okay, well, let's try that. That'll be the joys of combining items. Using the duct tape on the crowbar, but nothing happens. Okay. So far we've come to realize that there is no safe portion of this manor at all. I need to get the power going. Oh, maybe that's what the cog is for. We gotta track down a generator of some kind, which is probably downstairs. Okay. Well, that being said, now we gotta figure out how to get downstairs. I'm sure it has something to do with either going upstairs or... yeah, this ring scenario. Oh, duct tape? Maybe you can duct tape it? Duct tape on the ring? There's duct tape on it, nothing happens. Okay. Bowl, cog. None of these items are good enough for... use a spoon on it. Use the bowl on it. Okay. Yeah, there's like nothing else in this starting room, so I think obviously there's no reason to be in here. We won't be able to hide from him with the door being wide open. Okay, so we have the right idea with the generator, but now we have to figure out how to get downstairs. And we gotta figure out what the hell is this whole pool situation. Can I just smash this door with a crowbar? And duct tape the hook to the crowbar? I don't think... well, let's give it a try here. Oh. You wrap a long piece of duct tape around the hook, leaving the part hanging free so it can... the hook can be taped to something else. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Now we're thinking. The team effort here. We are the Hanzo Honey House, after all. Okay. So then, let's Use the tape hooked on the floating object, but nothing happens. Okay, and then can you... Taped hook on the crowbar, but nothing happens. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! The ring! We're gonna probably get caught again, but that's okay. You know, this music sounds like some Phoenix Wright shit. Oh, dang. Oh, wait a minute. Brain's working even harder now. Haha! What? Oh, come on. Really? Oh, dang. I thought you can hook the latch. Oh, this sucks. Hit another dead end again. And of course I'm entitled to a jump scare. Like, it's bound to happen here. There's nothing in the garage I can do right now. Maybe... Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Knife him. Run! Run! Oh no, I'm ducking behind a bush to cover and hide. He saw me walk this way. I need to find a stick or a board or something? Probably. Alright, let's see if this works. Right amongst the mushrooms, huh? So 3 strikes and I'm out. Focus. Oh. Okay. Oh, we did it! After what feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. Yes! Clutch. Clutch! Okay. Bored or something. Okay. Wait, what was it? There's an engraving for a small two-headed eagle. Beneath it, beneath which is a small hexagonal opening. Maybe the hook goes on this thing? Use the tape on the plaque, but nothing happened. Dang! Well, dango, dango! Oh, can I use tape on the darkness and nothing happened? Alright, so obviously now weapons are useless. We have to run and hide. And try to evade him as best as possible. A stick or a board? Where would I find that? I have a sneaking suspicion there's something about this shed. I should be able to just use a hammer on and bust this thing open. There isn't enough space between the door and its frame for it to pry it open. Okay. What about this? You use the tape hook on the shed door, but nothing happened. Bulkhead, huh. Was the oven open before? Yeah, I did open it, but I can go back and take another look. Completely filthy. It's impossible to see through the glass open door. Better close that back up. I love how considerate she's being. I'm just gonna... Is there a particular reason you can close that? You might be onto something, honey. Let's take a look. You use the flash. You lit the flashlight into the range, but nothing happens. I'm gonna close that up. Alright, Mushroom Man, you wanna get me, you can come get me. I need a reset anyway. We need to deliberate about this. That's how we think about things. So the basement and upstairs are so far the two areas that are inaccessible. The shed is inaccessible. And there's something to do with these 4 lions that need gems. Maybe... Nothing in the sunroom? I need a stronger blade than this. What the heck? With your heart pounding, here we go. Ah! Dang it. The China cabinet is not tightly sealed, and you don't even see a way of opening it. Maybe a crowbar can help us? Yes, sir! The glass shatters easily. Well, that's one way of opening it. Carefully, you take the ornamental egg that was destroyed from the China cabinet. Ornamental egg? Oh. Oh, hi. Can I hide under the table? Nope. So, literally the bush or the curtains in the living room are the only places you can hide. Or the wardrobe. Clutch. Okay. I love how he doesn't seem just to learn to check there when you hide there so much. Yeah, I know, right? Oh, okay. Your flashlight chases away the darkness, revealing a central archway and 2 wooden doors under the 2nd floor. Can I go there now? Fantastic! The layout of this hallway is similar to the one on the 4th floor, except for total darkness. Best watch your step. Oh, that just brings me back down The knob doesn't turn. There is no keyhole. This door must be locked from the inside. Various landscape paintings decorate this drafty hallway. There is an eeriness about this pitch-black playroom, once a place of merriment, as it evidenced by many toys. You take the doll. Creepy. Something was drawn on the wall here in red and blue crayon. Looks like a jumbled mess. Looks like solving of a maze of some kind. Hey, here we go. This dark attic seems to be forgotten in time. Dust covers every inch of the floor and cobwebs choke the rafters overhead. What's this? Journal entry 3. He better not show up while I'm reading this. I'm gonna be kind of upset. Okay. June 20th, 1987. I saw Cheryl sticking one of my pool cues in the pool today. I shouted, "Honey, that's not how you play pool," thinking some humor might hide my irritation. Turns out, she had attached something to the end of it to fish out a necklace that had dropped in. I just wish she hadn't used one of my expensive cues for that. Yeah, I agree with you, but now I need your pool cue, sir. A wooden chest sits here, but it's locked with an antique padlock. You get an uneasy feeling from this cluster of mannequins standing silently in the darkness. This antique wooden rocking chair is in a state of despair. A layer of dust coats this exquisite-looking grand piano. How did you get it up here, is my question. You know how to play piano, but you're not feeling particularly inspired at the moment. Various boxes stacked here, mostly filled with old books and clothing and otherwise useless junk. A creepy doll with black beady eyes and lifelike hair. You can feel something hard inside of it. Oh, wait a sec. You stick the rusted knife into the doll's stomach, ripping it open. Inside you find a small aluminum key amongst the stuffing. That is... What kind of key is that? I know It's like a time lock key. A small feather-light aluminum crank. So it's like a time lock, like for a safe of some kind? Okay, can I use, okay, so, yeah, definitely not that kind of chest over to the corner here. Let's leave this area. Dirty wooden boards are nailed across the window, preventing any moonlight from getting in. Can I use a crowbar over there? Or they're remarkably secure and what? Doesn't seem worth your effort to remove them. The posters and small identical beds indicate that this is a bedroom for 2 young children. Peering inside the dollhouse, you can see what looks like writing on one of the walls, but it's too small to read. Hey, the dinosaur looks familiar. Journal page 13. October 5th, 1987. Worst fight with my wife in a long time. Yesterday the kids were playing in the yard where the dog was buried. Today they were very sick and my wife blames me, saying I should have taken care of the stuff that was growing under the tree. And that made them sick. I know the tea will help them, so I'll make some for them to drink. Really putting your faith in this tea, buddy. Looking through the dresser, you find an odd toy amongst the children's clothing, but nothing useful. Music box. You try to pry open the music box, but it's held shut by some locking mechanism. You know, a small hole on the side of the music box. Yeah, that key I just found was probably perfect for this. The lid of the music box snaps open and the haunting tube fills the air. Inside of it is a pair of red tinted glasses. You take them. So the killer's gonna find me now that this music box is playing. What? Yeah, see? I knew it. Run. Living room. Okay. Okay. Alright, see, we're getting good at that. We are getting good with that. So, a pair of folding cardboard glasses with red plastic lenses. Sure. Portrait, but nothing happens. So what exactly would I need 3D glasses for? 3D glasses. Oh, oh, oh. Hold on. Children, where's the scribbly room? This thing. Something was drawn on the wall here, but okay. You view the scribbles through the glasses, and the arrows suddenly materialize out of the disorder. You memorize them. That's kind of a weird, freaky way of directions you copy from the scribbles on the wall of the playroom. Journal entry 14. Okay. October 9th, 1987. Wife said kids seem worse. She begs me to take them to the doctor. She is wrong. She's always wrong. I know they'll be fine. I will give them tea. They will get better. And then he starts losing his marbles. Okay, so is this how I walked in here? Okay, yeah, the kids' room. All the doors are boarded up. Nothing in here. It's too small to read. And this is the attic space. So, something seems to be blocking the front door from the other side. A locked gate at the top of the stairs is blocking your way. So I can get upstairs now, but there isn't... Oh, you can access the rooms from right there? Oh. Oh, this cozy lounge is decorated with trophies. It might be a nice place to relax under different circumstances. Oh, don't touch the jukebox. Take the pull cue, though. Journal entry number 10. September 1st, 1987. One of the landscapers showed me something unusual today. He pointed out a patch of strange tendrils that were growing up from the ground where I buried Baxter 2 weeks ago. I have no idea what they were, but I noticed a pungent, familiar smell that smelled a lot like my teeth. I definitely will be attaching the hook to the pull cue, most definitely. Yeah, I'll come back for this thing. You pull on the ordinate gold handle, but the door remains locked. There's a keyhole below the handle. So wait a minute. So this door is accessible now? Oh, because when I go upstairs, it just takes me through that hallway. But this is the same room I was in, right? Oh, okay, so... alright. So then why can I... That's so weird how I can access this room from here. Anyway, whatever. Just go out to the pool and deal with the... Okay, there we go. Attach pull cue. You tape the hook into the pull cue, creating a long hooked pole. Dope. And then use it on. You pull the object closer to you with the hooked pole. It's surprisingly heavy. As it gets closer, you realize it's a corpse. No, really? You expect anything different? Your skin crawls as you reach down to remove a copper key from the corpse's belt. A rather ordinary-looking copper key attached to the key ring and a plastic keychain, but whatever was written on it was worn off. Yep, I'm going to the shed. You're right. Copper keys for copper locks. Okay, now we're back on again. Copper key turns the lock on the shed door and a wooden door swings open. The small confines of this wooden shed feel cramped and claustrophobic. Wood dust seems to cover every surface in this tiny space. Journal entry number 11. There's some shears on the wall like we expected. September 12th, 1987. No matter how many times we get rid of the tendrils, they keep coming back. It's some sort of fungus, I'm told. A friend gave me a recipe for a treatment that is said to get rid of all the manners of mold and fungi, but by killing it at the root. I typed it into my computer so I wouldn't lose it. Thanks for the memo, sir. Appreciate you. I'll take the shovel. I'll take these shears. This vise operates smoothly and can be used to hold on or crush something like that ornamental egg. You place the egg into the vise and tighten it. The egg bulges with pressure before exploding. A gold key falls out. Give me that, and then they'll give me a screwdriver too, and this wrench. And then what the heck is this on the wall? What is that? Some kind of strange growth is emerging from the wall here. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Let's go to the front yard. Realistically, I could have gone to the basement, but we'll go to the front yard first. Now that I have the gardener's equipment. Use a screwdriver on the plaque and doesn't do anything. Okay. Fine. Fertilizer bag? That was a fertilizer bag? You can't seem to tear or otherwise open the sack with your bare hands, but what is this? You notice a slight bulge out inside the sack. It's a heavy burlap sack and is resting against the wall here. Yeah, okay, we're gonna knife it. You slice open with the knife, causing dirt to cascade to the floor. There's something shiny in the dirt. You take the bronze key. Okay, so now I have a bronze key and a gold key that look kind of similar. Alright, well, oh wait. Oh, no, this is where all the tools were. Okay, alright, so now, I think we've busted this wide open now. Use the hedge clippers. The bulkhead, nothing happened. Oh, well maybe one of the keys I just got. This key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty iron padlock. There's nothing for this lock. Okay. What about this key? Nothing. Shears for the vines in the sunroom. Okay, you're. I like what. Yeah. Did I? Oh, I did get a shovel. Oh, I did. I forgot just that quickly. Okay. Shears. Boom. Use the head shears to cut away the vines that have grown over the metal box. Once removed, and the box opens easily. You take a rusty hacksaw. What exactly will we need a hacksaw for, though? For the vines? No? You diligently clip away the vines until none remain, revealing a sliding glass door that was hiding behind them. Which takes me back to the kitchen. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll go check the dog's grave. Even though it is... Oops. Not what I wanted. Shovel. Where are the... Poor dog! The shovel pierces the ground with ease. Not long after you start digging, you feel something. You feel the shovel hit something. Inside the hole are skeletal remains of what appears to be an animal of sorts. Oh, look at those fungi doing fun things. Worn leather collar and scrap backstrap. Steel key is attached to the collar. Take the steel key, thank you very much. What's this? Small ant. Some ants are fighting over a small patch of dirt. Okay, well, I mean, the whole reason why we're here. Found a key. And what's this key go to? Steel key attached to the collar, huh? Here? Minuscule, okay. So there's something inside the house? Okay. Where else do I need a key? Mushroom room, maybe? Granted, I know it's not going to be pretty. No, the door itself isn't locked. A locked gate? Use gold key, nothing happened. Bronze key, nothing happened. Where else do I need a key? Where else do I need a key? I mean, I know I shouldn't touch this jukebox because it's gonna attract the killer, but it has some relevance. The TV in this entertainment unit must have livened up this room once upon a time. Now it just sits in cold silence. Rather expensive looking pool table dominates the center of the room. An old-fashioned coin-operated jukebox with various vinyl records inside. You press some buttons on the jukebox and there's no response, true to its coin-operated feature. A man has a wide grin in this hunting photo. You're feeling particularly empathetic towards the deer at the moment. This 12-point buck trophy adds to a rustic touch to this room. Upstairs office? Wait a sec. Oh, this room right here? There isn't any keyhole on this door, but it appears to be locked from within. Where? But where? Haha! So that will just take me back downstairs. Okay, cool. Computer, office, where? Go back to the pool room? Okay. Gold key, you were right. This is, of course, this key does not fit the fancy door lock. Oh, maybe it's the other one? There we go. Okay. Honey, clutch assist here. Judging by the size of this spacious room and the furniture within, this must be none other than the master bedroom. Your heart leaps out of your throat as you realize there's someone under the covers. Ah, jeez. Inside the drawer you find a worn journal with most of its pages torn out. A loose page falls out and you take it. Okay. Page 15. October 13th, 1987. They didn't make it. Okay. Alright, well. Journal entry number 12. When he starts losing his marbles. September 20th, 1987. This weekend, I randomly started breaking out into hives. They are itchy, bumps all over my arms and face. Put some allergy cream on my skin and it seems to have helped a little. Okay. You pick up a bottle of cologne and take a whiff, recoiling from its overbearing scent. Yuck. Set it back on the dresser. Oh, there's a chair blocking the way. You move the chair out of the way and the door is unlocked. An unassuming wooden door and it's closed. Various books, knickknacks, and silhouettes on the shelf, none of which appear to be particularly useful. Search through the closet and we don't find anything particular. This quiet room is lined with bookshelves and a still odor of old books. Seems like an ideal place to get some work done. Journal entry number 6. August 11, 1987. Cheryl and I got into an argument over the kids drawing on the walls in their playroom. She thinks that they're just expressing their creativity, but who will have to repaint the walls? Me. And it was me that Becky came crying to because Charlie had scribbled all over something important that she wrote on the wall. That kid's great. Okay. Magnifying glass. Aha, go back to the kids' room. Tea tree oil. Inside the cabinet, you find a stack of old computer games by LX Systems. Oh, you guys are funny. They seem fun, but this is no time for games. LX System is what I'm playing on technically by the scenario at hand. Bottles sealed. Aha! Secret book! You pull on the book to hear a metal sound. The bookcase slides away for a particularly open hidden passage. Apart from some blood and broken glass, this bathroom looks clean and untouched in comparison to the rest of the house. You open up the cabinets and find various toiletries and bathroom cleaners. A bottle of peroxide catches your eye and you take it. There's an X scratched into the surface of this large vanity mirror. Sounds like something worth breaking. The glass door of this walk-in shower is broken. Dried bloody handprint is smeared on its surface. Okay. The portrait painting of a distinguished-looking person you can't recognize. Alright, well... There's a state-of-the-art home computer on the desk here. Something like this must have cost thousands of dollars, but I need to turn the power back on. Okay. Did I? Oh, I got hydrogen peroxide. Okay. Oh, no. Oh. You turn the knob, and the button lock disengages, unlocking the bathroom door. Oh, can I go out this way now? Oh. Okay. Cool. Let's go back down here. Let's go in here. And tea tree oil on the corpse, please. And as I understand, there was something I missed up. Dog hole in it. No, you gotta go back to the kids' room for the writing in the tree on the house. What? Hydrogen peroxide? What? Oh, jeez, what the heck? I was sure. Oh my goodness, are you serious right now? Okay, fine. I literally thought I was onto something here. Overdue for a jump scare. I know it's coming. I just know it. Kids room. Treehouse. Magnifying glass, please. Thank you kindly. Holding up the magnifying glass, you are able to read the tiny print on the dollhouse wall. Lance O'Lott with a 0. You make a note. Okay. Interesting. Hydrogen peroxide. What would I need hydrogen peroxide for? What does that do? What do we do? What do we use that for? Tea tree oil. And then where is this key? What does this key go to? Let's see if we can make it into the basement now. This key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty iron padlock. Does nothing. Can I just run a hacksaw on it? No. Hydrogen peroxide, maybe? No. Am I gonna have to check that corpse in the master bedroom? Probably. Okay. Alright, let's stop avoiding the inevitable. Alright, let's be scared. Feeling the worst, you yank back the covers and are relieved to find it's only a mannequin. You find yourself wishing you could talk to the mannequin that lays him silently in bed. Okay. Okay, so... Looking through the drawers, you find clean clothing, underwear, and other private but otherwise unremarkable items. So it makes me wonder... Is there anything in the attic now at this point? Oh. Oh yeah, here you go. What about this thing? Haha! The bronze key fits perfectly in the lock and opens it. Inside the chest is a large crossbow. Hey! Let's go! That's a power up and a half, so I can stun him with the crossbow and keep him moving, right? Like one would think. Because I don't care if you're dead, undead, human, animal. No one ever wants to take a crossbow to the chest. Just simple food for thought. You know what I mean? Now I've kind of got a new level of determination here. Okay, so now master bedroom. I gotta get the power back on. So you don't find anything under or around this chair. Comfortable chair to relax and read a book. Wait, what? Oh, if you say for a view of dead bugs. Okay. So now. So my question is, why would you need a secret bookshelf to a bathroom? Answer that for me. There's an X scratched in the surface of his vanity mirror. Oi! Run! Run! Come on! Wait, did I just go back into the same... Oh no! Dang it. Okay, so, we start here. We have a whole bunch of stuff that we got last time. So I'm going to take Honey's suggestion and do that. There's no reason to do that. Okay. Alright, well. Walking. Too quiet. Got it. Why is it so quiet in here? Oh, is it just having a loading problem? Okay, well. Hydrogen peroxide. You use the peroxide on the pattern of the portrait. Nothing happens. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil. Nothing happens. It's going to be even more scary if the fool just shows up and I don't even get an audio cue. Anyway, hydrogen peroxide. Nothing happens. Tea tree oil. Nothing happens. What? Can I sever the hand? Oh! Oh, that worked! You saw through the corpse's dry leathery flesh with a sickening grate. Eventually the finger comes off, bearing the ring with it. Oh. Oh, what's this? A hexagonal face of this large ring is flat and extruded with a relief of a two-headed eagle grasping a snake in its talons. Okay. We got the ring. Let's leave. We're going to have to probably fight him now. Okay, we're going outside. Try not to get too startled. Oh, that was lightning. Kind of startling. But that's okay. I don't know where the music is. I'm sure it'll fix it itself eventually. Ring. Here. You push the ring into the opening and something clicks. The water quickly drains from the fountain. You take the shiny green object out of the drain basin and are surprised to see it is an emerald. Oh, you jerk! And we're running. I knew it was coming. Like, I just knew. Okay, so now we can put the emerald in the lion's mouth, so that's gem number 2. Oh yeah, we're a pro now. Oh no. Oh, I was talking too much. Ugh. Anyway. Am I gonna run into him again because I'm trying to rush back to the backyard? Probably. I think it was this one. Doesn't fit. Okay. Okay, so that's 2 of 4. Alright. So, but wait though, what else can I use this for? Anything? I still need to figure out how to open up that thing. And then reluctantly you poke at the growth, it releases a cloud of dust. You choke, feeling slightly dizzy. Okay, nothing happened. You see no reason to interact that any further, so the pool is complete. The dining room is pretty much complete. See, my question is, why is it that I can see downstairs? I don't need a flashlight for this room. Why is that? Glass door of the walk-in shower is broken. The dried bloody handprint is smeared on its surface. The secret passage that leads to the study. I need to turn the lights back on. But I need a hint or a clue on how to do that. Okay, well... Hydrogen peroxide. Can I... Oh, those are head shears? There's no bolt cutters? That's not going to work that way. Wait, literally this doesn't do anything? No, and then the... Is this the bowl and the spoon just a red herring? Like, there's just no use for those particular items? Motor seems to be broken. Garage door is closed because the power's turned off. I have a shovel. I need 2 more gems. Can I hit the shovel on this, Yeah, but it's so focused on the bulkhead door. Crossbow. Of course. Since we're here, use the crossbow. You'd love to shoot them with a crossbow, but there's no bolt loaded in it. Oh! Yeah, we forgot about that. And this bush loves us. Where would I find a bow though, or a bolt? Focus. I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? So, is there... Oh yeah, and then I have the... reveals nothing. As much as you would love to shoot. So, but wait. Oh, that's so silly. He doesn't have the crossbow bolt in his office? That so does not make any sense. Oh, this is another place you can hide because that bush is high enough to hide. Like, what's the deal with this thing? Yeah, the attic space didn't really give me anything to work with that. Oh yeah, we were talking about these ants. Hydrogen peroxide on the ants? So... Oh yeah, and then what's this key for? Steel key is attached to the collar. Yeah, and then what's the deal? Oh. The man's face has been torn out from once. Look at the family photo of a happy family. Oh. Wait a minute, we're making progress here. Does he hate the look of his own face? Or is the mushroom man not who I think it is? Tea tree oil. What would you use tea tree oil on? A small green glass vial of liquid with a very pungent but pleasant aroma. The label reads tea tree oil. You would like... Tea tree oil is used... Oh yeah, this did fit in the fountain, and then we got the emerald that we've already put in the lion's mouth in the back. So yes, we had our second gem from using this ring on this hole here. Yeah, no worries. That's what ended up happening, because it's like it's a hexagonal face with a large ring on the flat and extruded with a relief of two-headed eagle grasping a snake on its talons. So yeah, this one right here. Cool. So now we're still stuck on the idea of what to do with these three items right here. Because those are just normal shears, and this is a screwdriver. What can I do with a screwdriver? The wrench, I get, you probably use it on... Oh, wait a second. Wait a minute. Maybe the screwdriver is for the car. Because... Again, this has happened to me before in my life. If you... Okay. Nothing happened there. So, if you actually remove the... There's like a metallic covering on most keyholes for car doors. If you remove that metallic covering, it gives access to the... Ah, jeez. Okay. Back to the bush! Back to the bush! Hook the hatch? I could try that. Oh, now that I have a stick, that's right. I'll explain the car thing in just a sec. Nice. Okay, so on some older vehicles, the keyholes are pretty simple. So if in fact you remove that keyhole covering, you can actually access a car door via just having the right size screwdriver. And that has happened to me before in one of my older cars that I used to own. That people broke into it by just knocking that out and just using a screwdriver. And I never fixed it. So use the hook pull on the ceiling trapdoor and nothing happens. Why would a dog have a key around its neck? Let's talk about that, shall we? Like, this is too pristine here. Something about this whole scenario doesn't feel right. Oh. With the houseplant gone, there's no room to for hide in this room. Oh, that's funny. So if you hide in one of the bedrooms... But apparently this bush is indefinite. You can't trim the hedges. So there has to be something to do with the ants, right? I don't think the tea tree oil would do anything. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. shovel? I mean... So, no hooking the latch in the first room. But what's this thing? What's this about? Yeah, but like, yeah, he was pissed off about that, huh? So, I have rotated around the house multiple times. Iron gate. Won't budge. So we really need to figure out this thing. Something about this. It's like I need like a key or crowbar. I'm sure the crowbar. Yeah, no, it's not gonna do anything. Screwdriver, maybe? Nothing happens. The wrench? I mean, wrench is probably gonna be fixing the car. The crossbow with no bolt in it. I thought I had a bolt. What? I feel so lied to. Okay, we're gonna go back up into the attic and see if we see anything. It might be the safest place in the house so far. It might be commentator's jinx, but he might find me up here too. So there's nothing in this attic, huh? So then... where is that trap door? Wait, is this room... that's through the hall? So then what happens if I go this way? Oh, because that's that door. Got it. These kids didn't have a closet? What kind of house is this? And then that just puts me down here because that's that door. Okay. So... there's like nothing else here. My man was putting in work after everybody was off in this house. He's like, I'm boarding up every single window in this house. Oh, wait a minute. What's the deal with this thing? What can I break glass with? The shovel, maybe? Hey! Something written on the wall behind it. The mirror has been shattered, and the numbers 229-8 have been written on the wall in permanent marker. You make note of this. Of course. Yeah, because that was real noisy like. Back to the bush! Back to the bush! The invincible bush. So anytime you make a big noise, it gets his attention every time. Okay, so now the question is, okay, now the question is, what is those numbers for? Sounds like a safe, a safe lock? Is this a rotary safe lock? It's a padlock, but I can't seem to focus on the padlock. A heavy iron padlock is keeping it locked. Padlock? Okay. Padlock, padlock, padlock. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about the Baxter key? This key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty iron padlock and doesn't do anything to turn the lock. Screwdriver? So, clearly I need a key, but where would I get that key from? Furthermore, where else would I find a safe of some kind that would require a numeric passcode? Oh. Oh no. That plate fell off the wall on its own. Yeah, we gotta go away from this area for a sec. Because while I didn't make that noise, it most likely got his attention. Where was I even going? Oh, probably to his... Oh, there was no numeric safes in there, though, I thought. Well, I mean, I can look around some more. Ah! Oh no. That got him. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Can I hit him with the crowbar this time? Crowbar! Stun! Let's go! Oh, I can hide in the bush. Oh, that's right. I said I can hide in the bush here. I forgot about that. Be one place I can't hide somewhere else. I should have not interacted with the TV. I should have known better. Clutch. Clutch. Okay. Do not for the love of God touch the TV. Is there... There's not a safe in here. Um... Oh, the computer works without the power being turned on, huh? Okay, I see you. You type in the password Lancelot into the computer and the words login successful appear on the screen. You manage to access the computer with the password. You're familiar with its interface because of a computer class you once took. Okay, so now what? Let's go system. You click here, but the system is unresponsive. Check the trash because there's something in the trash. You click on the trash, revealing a file that was inside. Mix peroxide, tea tree oil, and tobacco leaf. Pour over any fungus to kill it. You make note of this. That's all I came here for, and then I'm probably going to get caught. Heavy iron padlock. Heavy iron padlock. Padlock. And the wrench on the lawnmower? That'll be the oddest thing ever, but unbelievable. Using the wrench and a little elbow grease, you work the rusty bolts off and manage to pull the motor out. The motor for the garage door opener. Okay. We found the motor for the garage door. I mean, granted, that doesn't give us much to work with, but at least it does something. Still can't restore the power, though. Using your wrench, you remove the broken motor from the garage door mechanism and install the one from the lawnmower. Okay. Well, there's that. The garage door mechanism? No, I can't get in. So... Already fixed it. Oh, okay. You already fixed it. Well, I get that. This might be the only chance. There's so much we haven't done. There's so much we haven't done, though. Okay, well. I mean, that's escaping, but the tires squeal as you hurl down the driveway, smashing through the gate. Against all odds, you escape. You have 14 bad dreams while you're trapped in Night Manor. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, like, where were those last two gyms? Where... Hmm. It wasn't the ending I truly wanted, but while we got an ending nonetheless... I wonder, does that override my save now? Or would I still be able to continue from that save? Because, I mean, we still didn't go into the basement. We still didn't go to what I'm projecting is the hedge maze. There's a balcony up there? Oh no! Oh no! We can still continue. Okay. So we got the bad ending. Okay, so... master bedroom? So this is the children's room. Oh yeah, okay, I see it now. A chill runs down your spine as a cool night breeze sweeps over you on this balcony. Over the metal railing, you see the garden below. Journal entry number 16. Okay. Oh, come on, really? Run. 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 Living room. Oh, can't hide in the living room. Back to the bush! The invincible bush. That's where he's been hiding the whole time. He hears the TV in the sports room, and he's like, oh, we're back in there. Okay, so now the quickest way back up there. Well, actually, I need to read this page 16. I just got right. There's no date on this one. It always screaming. Noise, news, noise. Keep it in room with door lock to stop me from here. It now it not feel well to I make tea for it. It must drink. Druic tea. Yeah, pretty sure. Losing your marbles there, buddy. The garage door is open now. You better not be over here. I'd be so mad if you are. Okay. Tobacco. Probably a better way of mixing these two ingredients. Okay. And then you cut the rope of the hacksaw and you hear a thud of something hitting the ground below. A plant that seems doing well for itself, if only by virtue of being outside. Simple, okay. You flip the latch and a trapdoor springs open and a ladder drops down through it. Oh, you sneaky son of a gun. Well, there's that. Oh, what's this? A bundle that once was hung from the balcony now lays on the ground. It's wrapped in thick cloth and bound tight with rope. You can't rip through the cloth with your bare hands. Morbidly, you wonder what's inside. Well, Hacksaw this. Hacksaw isn't doing much to cut the bundle open. Perhaps there's a better way of doing this. With the knife? Using the thrusty knife, you slice open the cloth, ripping the bundle open. Inside is a corpse clasping tightly onto something. You pry open the corpse's rotten, brittle fingers and take the gleaming yellow stone from it was holding. Dope! You'll love to see it. We're going to use the topaz. There! Baller! Okay. So, Honey was saying that we should use the bowl and the tea tree oil and nothing happens. It's probably a better way of mixing these two ingredients. Okay. So now we now have access to the balcony, which in turn okay, so now where is that fourth gem? Okay, so there's got to be another room that I'm missing. There's a painting up there now? Okay. Oh, the door closed on its own. It's all disheveled now. Oh, you take the painting out the wall and you notice there's a safe on the wall behind it. Now you have a safe combination. Yeah, give me what's in here, sir. Thank you. You tried the number code you found in the bathroom. The lock clicks and the safe pops open, revealing a white gem inside. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, we out of here, bro. The quickest route. So fast. So furious. Alright. So here we go. Boom. Okay, you hear a metal click, and the gate before you slowly swings open with a creak. Inviting you to enter... yeah, the metal gate is now stands wide open, inviting you to enter the dark abyss of the hedge maze if you dare. The walls of this hedge maze stretch high above you, and its paths twist and wind in various directions. Alright, well, we have some directions here. Scribbles from the wall, so... I'm guessing, so it's right, left, right. Wait, no, straight forward. And then left. And then right. And then... Ah, you son of a gun. Back to the bush! Back to the bush. The ever so invincible bush. Oh, and also it makes the little target area smaller when you miss. Okay. Okay, so now we're starting over, right? Okay, we walk in, go forward. We hang a left. And then we hang a right. And then we... Oh my goodness! Really, bro? Am I going the wrong way? Is that what's going on here? He literally does not want me to go into this edge maze, does he? Can I just straight use... Oh, look at that! Never mind. The maze gives way to a clearing where a solitary statue is enclosed among the hedge walls. A quiet stillness hangs in the air. Give me that bolt, baby. Thank you. Combine. Combine. Yes! A stone statue of a hooded figure stands solemnly alone in the center of the clearing. Alright. Now we have to go shining on this fool and just shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him in the hedge maze. Oh, now you don't want to be here, huh? Oh, good. Thank you. Crossbow! Right in the eyeball, son! Your trembling trigger pulls the trigger and the crossbow fires its bolt right into the eye hole of the man's mask. He screams and collapses to the ground. After making sure he's not moving, you search his body and find a rusted iron key. Let's go! I knew I had to crossbow that man. I knew it. I knew it. So then the iron key, that goes here. Oh. Wires, ventilation ducts hang overhead in this dismal basement, doing little to relieve the sweet pungent musk that penetrates here. Journal level, entry level 17. It's the final page. Light, hurt, hide, light, head, hurt, more bumps on face, light, hurt, bumps, hurt, drink more tea, feel, bye, life, bye, okay. Okay, well, clearly he lost. You notice there are mushrooms growing out of the musty mound of clothing that's piled up haphazardly against the washing machine. The rust stains streak down like blood from seams on this old water heater. Inside the dryer was what appears to be the best remnants of a long-gone animal nest. The bar keeping the door seal won't budge. You notice that it goes into a metal box that's positioned next to the door. You don't have any fuses to replace the ones that burnt out. You don't even really want to mess with the ones that have it. You easily open the sliding lock, unlocking the door to the top of the stairs. Which brings us here. Nailed it! Alright, so this latch right here, I guess? You pull the lever with all your might, but it doesn't budge when it's adjusted in place. I have something for that. So you spread the penetrating oil on the base of the lever. You pull the lever easily, but nothing happened. Looks like it's... You're looking at the broken wires. You wonder if the box needs power to work. Oh, now what? How do I... Oh, the washer is empty and has a very still, musty odor. Going on a musty amount of clothing. Shovel? Oh. Okay. So... You follow the recipe and add the peroxide to the bowl. Man, you're so smart, honey. Goodness gracious. Okay. I thought this thing was completely useless. Cigar butt in the bowl. And then... Use the fungicide on that and nothing happened. You're not that hungry. Okay. So... Here? No. Why do I have reason to believe that he's not truly dead? Look at documents and show nothing helpful. Where would I find fuses at a situation like this? I can't go back to being stumped again. Like... Oh, you know, that might be a fuse box puzzle. I have to remember that. So this is done. So this, I don't need to do anything with that. Hello? Can I cut this? Knife, but nothing happens. You know, come to think of it, that shooting the Mushroom Man in the face was a Jason from Friday the 13th reference. Fuse box. Fuse box. Fuse box. Fuse box. Fuse box. Where? I love how this music is different from everything else in this game. Wires and ventilation ducts hang overhead in the dismal basement. Doing a little, okay. Okay, have I gone through every room in this house? I believe I have now. So literally there's nowhere else for me to go or access at this point. The only problem now, I don't know where fuses would be. So now I'm still a little stumped. Because what do we have to use here? We have the pool cue with the hook on it, we have a crowbar. Oh, it screws? Oh. Okay, screwdriver. Oh, cog, got it, okay. Yeah, you want to fasten it, no big deal. We're just gonna keep the party moving here. Cog goes here. Metal cog from the clock fits perfectly into the set of gears. You pull the lever easily, but nothing happens. Looking at the broken wires, you wonder if the box needs power to work. Okay. But I don't have any fuses. Where would I get fuses? Where would I get fuses? We've completed the journal. Yes, I see you. Do you pull fuses from the car? I love that. Garage door's open, there's no other text there. Like, oh, and of course the plate is now been restored on the wall. An empty jar of malt milk. What's that? Fuses, 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 fuses. Like, so what is the deal with these ants? Oh. Killing the ants won't help you get out of this predicament. Okay. Well, there goes that plan. There's got to be something behind that door. Where would I find a fuse, though? Okay, we gotta think like a crazy person. Only toys and... I do not have sheet music. There's sheet music? Where? Oh, what in... Okay, hold on. Timeout. Let's... Yeah, I would say let's get that bone thrown out there because it's like... Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. We're so close to finishing this. The fact that he's no longer chasing me, even though I shouldn't take that for granted. He took a crossbow to the eye. Hacksaw the couch? Can't do that. Where would I find fuses? Like... Get coins out of the couch. Oh. You move the couch cushions away to find a few coins along the balls of light where a cushion. Coins. Okay. I don't even remember seeing anything that could be coin operated. Are you trying to tell me the washer, jukebox? Okay, but I mean, like, the jukebox doesn't work though, I thought. I'm still gonna be very mad if he shows up. You insert your coins into the jukebox as a sentimental song begins to play. A sheet of paper falls off from underneath. I already shot him in the face. He better not show up. Sheet music. Okay. Well, what is this exactly? A sheet music for composition that you can't pronounce, but could probably play. Okay. Place sheet metal on the stand, or sheet music on the stand. You begin playing the piano, but on the 16th note, the wire snaps with a twang. You reach over and pull out the wire. Okay, so that's wiring. And then actually, if I go back to the hallway, I can go immediately back downstairs from here. The wiring on the gearbox does nothing. Wiring here. It's a long steel wire. Wonder if it needs power to work. Okay, yeah, I mean, we have wiring now. Above the gearbox? Oh, I see it. Using the piano wire that you tie to the damaged wires together, a spark of electricity zaps your fingers and you catch a whiff of ozone. You pull the lever easily and the gears begin turning. The bar across the door slides out easily. What is even down here? Oh, God. You step into a scene that makes your mind reel with horror. An entire room covered in various manifestations of pulsating fungi. A throbbing mass is at the center of the chaos. It wheezes and sighs as clouds of spores fill the air around it. Can I touch you? You reach for the mass. It wheezes loudly, releasing a large cloud, choking cloud of diseases you caused. Okay, back it up. It wheezes loudly, releasing a large, choking cloud that causes you to back away. Well, have fun. Rip. You pour the fungi onto the wall and it begins shaking violently, emitting a high-pitched sound. You run outside. A faint cry is drowned out by a crackle of flames which warms you as you watch the house burn. The nightmare is over. The end. The best ending. So you didn't have to restore the power at the property at all. Yes, we did. So this is the good ending, right? Because, I mean, did we end up using almost every item that we found? Except for the spoon. We didn't use the spoon. So the main spore was locked behind that door, and that's why he was terrorizing the house. Wow. That was crazy. And since he was a spore, he could spawn anywhere there was actual spores. So there might have been spores in the car, since the parent spore was still enabled. Oh no, she ultimately got infected. Oh no.